A very good afternoon, you all, and you are most welcome to this video lecture. And today we are starting the XSLT. In this XSLT, we will be studying in details about what is this external style sheet language. XSL stand for this extensible style sheet language, and you know that it is a styling languages. That means we can give styles to your text or the documents, and then we go for this XSLT. This XSLT, it stands for this XSL transformations. The transformations means transferring from one to other, that we call it the transformation, one form to another form. So what is the XML? We providing a style sheet that the entire thing along with the XML, I want to convert it into HTML, because I told you that HTML is a presentation language, but we cannot see immediately. By double clicking, we see only the format, because it is a container. It is just like carrying some data or information and communicating, okay, or we can say storing and communicating, okay. So to make it visible, to make it readable, so we need some transformations, and what exactly we need, that is XSLT, okay. So this is the XSLT. Using this one, we can convert this XML with the XSL into an HTML language, okay. That is the main idea. So I hope let me take a response from the students. Are you able to hear me? Any of the students can? Yeah, Soumya, some of you please respond. Are you able to see the video? Any of you can just share, or at least some message you take. Yeah. Okay. So nice. Thank you. And you now will be going for the So now this purpose of this class, that you provide a brief idea about how to transform our XML language into HTML. That is the main thing. And you see, as a computer science students, it is very important for you. Exam point of view, you also get a question on these things, especially for the university exam, regarding you may get 7 marks, 8 marks, or minimum 3 marks question on these things. Okay. It is not a individual chapter, it is part of XML. But in XML, first to learn how to write XML program. That is very easy, as you know, because you can choose any of the elements you like according to your documentations, and go on writing and write the number of child elements, number of other elements. So you can do that one. Then for providing the rules, etc., or what we use, we call the DTD. Okay, this DTD, it is only just to make your browser understand what you are writing in XML. But to provide some, say for example, some style sheet, we go for writing this XSL, and this XSLT, it is used for only transformations, what we are going to explain today. Okay. So now I think you can see, I just control, I need to increase the font size, but here I am not able to increase. Yeah, I think I did a little more. Yeah, now I think you can see this one. So to get access to this XSL template, this is the XSL template I am showing you here. First you see the XML program I am writing, then I will show you the XSLT. The XML program, there is nothing to explain you, because it is a general type. So less than question mark XML, version is equal to under double quotation 1.0, and encoding which is equal to under double quotation UTF-8. Okay, that is universal transformation. So this is the format, and it is 8-bit transformation. So this is the encoding. Okay. Then immediately coming to this, I told you that whenever I am using some XSL or other things, I have to provide a reference for that one. For providing the reference, I am using the H reference. And here in XML, how do you provide all things? So less than question mark XML. Here XML hyphen style sheet, and your type is equal to text slash XSL. Okay. You remember that whenever you are going for DTD, you can use DTD, but here I am using XSL. So you need to provide this XML style sheet. Type is equal to under double quotation text slash XSL, is the forward slash, and H reference which is equal to CD catalog docs access. So this file name, what I'm writing, I can write CD catalog.xml. Okay, if CD catalog.xml is the XML file, then we need to write one file, that is CD catalog.xsl. Again, I'm repeating. So for each and every XML language you are writing, you have to provide one XSL file, and for this XSL file, you have to write that one. So in this lecture today, in this session, we'll try to learn how to write that XSL, starting from the scratch. So assuming that nobody have any idea about this thing, so how do we write a program for that one? Okay. So now let us see. So many people are there. What is the problem? Okay. I see so many students are not attending. I don't find the reason. If you know all the things, we can skip. No, there is no other thing. Suppose all of you know this thing, then you can skip. If you do not know, you have to learn. Don't think that by not learning you will pass this. As a video also not attending. Maybe so many. Okay, organize. Now coming to the catalog, because my file name is CD catalog. In the catalog, I am searching some CD, and the name I have given CD catalog, and the XSL file I am including here, that is CD catalog.xsl. This I am going to write it later on. So now, as it is a XML program, and my root element is the catalog, I am starting with the opening tag catalog and the closing tag catalog. In this catalog, I can have a number of CDs, because CD is the child element for these things. I have taken an example of one. The title is something like this. Artist is something. The country name is something. Company, price, year. These are things that is given there. Okay. So this is sample. I think you have seen this program also previously, that I was showing how to when you learn how the output it comes. Now I am going to explain all the things. Now for this XSL sheet, XSL file, you need to write like this. Here it is starting with XML version is equal to 1 and encoding is equal to, you see, you go for DTD, you go for XML, you go for XSL. The first line coding is mandatory for all. Okay, so you don't think that is only required for XML. So even for DTD also it is the same thing, because by this the browser will not be confused what type of file or what type of programming you are using. It is confirmed that you are using XML version 1 and the encoding is UTF-8. When you have by default encoding, you are taking UTF-8, but you make it clear what you are using. That's why you confirm it from the beginning, so the browser will not be confused for what you have written there. Okay. Then immediately you are going for XSL style sheet. Here also version we are using one. I see this XSL style sheet. This version, it is, this is the standard of W3 scale, worldwide WWW consortium. What do you say? Okay, so this worldwide web, what are you calling it? So that is a standard for that one, and this version we are using actually 1.0. This is not the XML version. This is the XSL version we are using. So that is XSL colon style sheet, and here the version is equal to 1.0. Then next line what I'm writing, that is the XMLNS colon XSL. Here I'm providing some URL. Okay, so for explaining these things, why this is important, you come to this line to get access to the XSL element, because there are a number of things we'll be using inside the XSL. First one is the elements, the attributes and features, and for that we must declare the XSLT namespace at the top of the document. So that is the line what you are writing, the namespace NS you are writing. So that is because of that, because in this file or in this program, I am going to access the elements, I am going to access the attribute, and I am going to access some other features. Okay, that is the region you are writing, and by default, W3 School has provided the namespace for you. That is XSL style sheet is version equal to this one. The next line, XML namespace. So you see, you have some idea about this namespace, because sometimes the same name will be again and again. So then it will be confusing which name it has to take. So that is the reason, because in repetition of that name. So you are going for this XML namespace. So XML namespace colon XSL. Here I am providing the URL, and this is the URL specified by the W3 school, and here you can see here the www.w3.org, and it is the 1999 the XSL and the transformations. All the reference I have taken there directly, and you can go to also W3 school website, and there also you can get all things. That is not a confidential thing here. Then immediately we are going for XSL template match. Okay, what is this template match and what we do here? Okay, so you come here. This XSL this XSL style sheet consists of one or more set of rules that are called templates. So these templates are the rules. So this XSL style sheet, it contains a number of rules. Okay, so these rules we call as the templates, and a template contains rules to apply when a specified node is matched. Then how to match a node? For matching, what exactly we need, that I am writing it here. The match attribute is, see, I am using match is equal to, I am putting under double quotation forward slash. Okay, the match attribute is used to associate a template. Template means set of rules with the XML elements. In the XML, we are writing a number of elements. Okay, to match the attribute that is used to associate with a template with the XML elements, I am using the match attribute. Okay, and the match attribute can also be used to define template for the entire XML document. For the entire XML, say for example, the value of this match attribute is an XPath expression, that is, this is the XPath expression. It is just like this. You can write match, which is equal to under double quotation forward slash. Now come to a program. Here you can see XSL template match, which is equal to under double quotation forward slash. See here what we have done. So I told you that template is a set of rules, and this set of rules we go for defining, for declaring. We use the attribute match. So this attribute match, it has to first go to the root element, and it has to match there whether this is thing existing or not. Then after that, what you are writing, you can see this is the HTML language. So what is that HTML? So I'm writing HTML, the HTML tag. There is the body. Then inside the body, I'm using some header. This header you can write inside the body. You can write it even if before the body. But here I want to show you that inside the body, the first heading it will be that my CD collection. Then I am using some table borders. So you know how to write the table, how to create borders in our HTML. So you write the tag table, because what you are writing it here, I am converting my XML into, I am transforming into HTML. So this is the format for that one. So table border is equal to 1. That the thickness I am putting, border is equal to 1. And table I am putting some TR. TR stands for the table row. There are number of rows. The first row I am using background color is equal to some color. This is the hexadecimal number. Maybe it is blue green. I don't remember the color. Once you execute, you can see the color. Most probably it will be green color. Then I am using some table header. In the TH I am using the title, and the TH I am using artist. Okay. So the two things I am taking it here. Don't worry. You can take a number of things. You can write the title. You can take the artist. You can take the price. You can take the company. You can take the country. You can whatever things it is appropriate and suitable for the documentations you are preparing, you write it there, because all will be just like the heading, and under this heading again you have to insert some data. So for inserting some data, then what you do? See, inserting data, you can insert a number of things there in the XML file. Here I am not going to insert anything, remember. So if you see your XML file, in the XML file you are inserting some data. What is the data? The data I am putting under this title in the first city. See, first I created the heading. In the heading, what will be there? In the heading, there will be title, there will be artist, there will be country, there will be company, there will be price, there will be year. For each things I have taken one tag, because in writing in XML it is not a difficult job, and we are writing using like that one. And that I have written on the city. What is the city here? City is the child element. What is catalog here? Catalog is the root element. Remember, the first element we call it as the root element, and inside the first element, how many other elements you are putting, we call it as the child elements. So inside the child elements, what the other tag we are using, we call it the content model. You remember the DTD, we call it the content model. So if you write it like that, then you can less than Islam. If you write the DTD less than exclamatory element, so element you write the root element here, it is the catalog. Then inside the catalog you put it under the braces, that is city plus. Okay, so like that the DTD. I'm not going to repeat the DTD part here, because that we already explained. Now we are writing the XML program. Now under each and every thing I am putting, see, you can say, sir, you are not writing any heading here. I am not going to write anything in your XML. XML is only data container. Okay, so it is only under the title it contains this one, under artist it contains this one, something name, under the country, under the company, under all this value I have put it directly. Now while I am writing this XSL sheet, what I am doing it here, so I am come to this page. So XSL for each select catalog slash CD. So this is the for each select. This is what the purpose of these things I am telling you. So now yeah, you see it here. So the result from this example with the title disappointment. So you see here, the yeah, the data was copied from this XML documents to the output. What is the output here? Output is HTML file. Now data is there in the XML file, and I am copying the data from this XML file into the HTML file. Okay, how I am writing? Because I am using this XSL, which is transforming the XML file into an HTML file. Okay, so for that, what I am doing the next chapter, we learn how to use the XSL value of how I am writing this. So this XSL value of this element is used to extract the value of the selected node. So suppose I am writing here. Okay, you check it here how I am writing. So this XSL value of element can be used to extract the value of XML elements and add it to the output stream of your transformations. See, you come to this one, our XSL program. Yeah. For before I go for this XSL value of and this is the syntax. So first I'm writing XSL for each select. See now where you get it. For selecting your data, we have to go to the catalog. What is the catalog? Catalog is the root element. So inside the catalog, you are having a child element CD. So I am writing XSL for each. For each the data you want or you are going to select and put it in the HTML file, then you need to select from where. No, you have to select from catalog and you have to select from the CD. Now that the same coding I have written it here, less than XSL colon for each select from whom. Now select which is equal to under double quotation catalog. Remember this is the root element and this is the child element there. Okay, forward slash is there. Then I created a TR. What is the TR? The table row, because I'm writing the HTML file, and in the HTML I'm writing a table. Okay. Then first is the table header, which I already explained here. What is the table header? Table header I have written title and artist, that is under this TR, because first one is the TR I created, because I have given a color, so I have given some attribute for that one. So it is the attribute and a value pair, it is there. This you remember. So then for this data, for the data, I am not writing the data here. What I am telling the rule here, you, because there will be say 50 lines of data. So shall I write for each 50 line one coding here? Then instead of writing this, I can directly write no in HTML file. So for that, what do I need? I write only one or two. Okay. So at least for one city, it is for one child element. How many attributes are there that you write? So you can do one thing. I have given this thing to 2, but you can select another 2 or 3. Why? Because it is not a complete one. So Control C. I write it here. Control C. Enter and Control V and also Control V. Okay. So what I do it here? Why I have written it that I am going to explain. If you remember, we have used a number of headings. Okay, what are the headings? The first heading was artist, then country. So country company should be there. Where is your country company? First you have written for. First you have written for. So title, artist, then I write the country. 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 Sorry, it is the lowercase right over. Yeah, country. 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 Then you write the company. Okay. Sorry. Then you write the company. Company. Okay. So after country company, then I think price will be there. Country company title. Artist should be there. Artist price here. Artist price here. Okay, artist price here. Okay, so I write this is the title is there, artist is there, this is the price, price, and here I write the year. Okay, so you always keep it in the same order what you are writing. Just for an example, I am putting it here. That means it should be in the same order, because first what I have written, you see, first I have written, I think the program here. Remember, first the title, artist, country, company, price here. Okay, so title, artist. Okay, here I'm writing. First one is the title, then is the artist, then is the country, then is the company, then price is the year. Okay, now remember, for table heading, I have written only one year, and for all the table data, I am writing only one rule. That means how many data you enter, rule is same. There is no. So this I am keeping under the TR. This I created one. Yeah. Okay. Then what I need to do, because I started the XSL for each I am using. XSL for each is used for selecting it from where, from this catalog root element and the city child element. Okay, that is the reason for that one. And for extracting each and every value, then I am using XSL colon value of see, these are XSL and value separated by a colon, and value hyphen of. So remember this syntax, you should not make any different or change. Okay, then the entire thing I have come about. Then close the XSL for each, then close the table, close the body, close the HTML. And because I started with the XSL template, that is the rule, so I close the XSL template tag, and before that I started the XSL style sheet, that also I close. Okay, so if I have a doubt, I show it here. Here I started with XSL style sheet. So this is here. So XSL style sheet, I started with the tag. This is a tag for using the XSL style sheet. That XSL style sheet I ended here. Sorry, XSL style sheet I ended here. So inside this XSL style sheet, I have used XSL template. Okay. Then you close this template before that XSL template, and inside that I have used this. You can say what about the XSL value? XSL value, there is no closing tag for that one. For extracting the value from the XML file we are using, this is the tag itself. And you see, at the end I am using a forward slash. That means it is the closing tag for that one. It is similar to less than forward slash XSL value of. Okay, so for that I am putting it a forward slash at the end before closing this one. And because it is the table data, So I start with the TD, close with the TD, start with the TD, close with the. How many are there? Because 5 number of things are we are having. So 5 number I'm using. What is the 5? First one is the title, second one is the artist, third one is the country, fourth one is the company, fifth one is the sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 are there. Here also you have to check 6 are there because that should not be a mismatch. So here see it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here 6, here 6. Okay. Now things are perfect. And now the explanation for this XSL template I explained you. The template is the set of rules. For that you have done that one. And the XSL value of also I have explained you. XSL for each. Okay, XSL for each. Why you are using the XSL for each element can be used to select every XML element of a specified node set. Okay, this is actually to be used XSL for each. Okay, this you select it here. Okay, Control X. Okay, you go. It is before this one you have to use. Okay, so you come here. Before this you need to use XSL template. Then before this you can write it here. Okay, enter control key. So XSL for each I have used, then delete this one, then I have gone for these things. Okay, then XSL value of I have used. Okay, so this is the explanation for our XSL. Once again I will be repeating. So before repeating, now let us go and check the file and try to run it. Okay, so you I don't think nothing is coming here. Yeah. Yeah. So don't worry about these things. Come here. Yeah. So this is your technology. Now you go to see. Then you go to the XML folder. In this XML folder, this is the XML folder, and you go for this catalog. So this is my catalog. Okay. First I go for this. This is the catalog and catalog XSLT. So I go for this catalog.xml and I open it. Okay, catalog XML, open with Sublime. Now you can see what I have written. This is my XML file I have written. Because a huge amount of data, don't worry for this data at this moment. This is version encoding, so XSL. Then what is the problem? I have not used the style sheet where I have to the reference I have not written here. Okay, so now for writing the reference you can use this part. Okay, so you go to this one. Yeah, Control C. Okay, Control C, then you come here and you write it here. Sorry, write it here. Control V. Okay, here. So what is the file name I will catalog.xml, but here I'm writing cd catalog. You change it. Catalog.xsl must be there. So catalog.xsl. I'm changing it. Okay, catalog.xsl. Okay. Now I started with catalog, then started with cd, and closing with the cd. So starting closing means okay. What happened? Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Yeah. So enter, Control E, and you go for this change here. Okay, Control S. Now see, I have 6 number of attributes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First I have written title, then is the artist, then is the country, then is the company, then is the price, then is the year. Okay. So now, what is happening? I do not understand. Yeah. So now it is clear. So like this, how many data is there? I am having a number of data because first city, this is city number 1, second city, it is the city number 2. Like that, I am having a number of cities. For the entire city, I am going to write one XSL file. Okay, so this is purely I have written an XML program, and the name of the root element is the catalog. and name of the child element is city. So I put it control S, I put it there. Suppose I want to validate it whether it is valid or not, then I have told you how to validate it. Okay, so for these validations, what you need to do, you go for this XML validation here. Okay, then when it is opening, yeah, then you open, yeah, open. So yeah, I am telling don't show why this will be again. Okay, so now what is this process? I don't know, so I'm not interested for that one. I'm going for this catalog.xml. This is the catalog.xml. Open. Okay. Now I don't need this purchase. Why is that showing this purchase? This purchase also I want to close it. I don't need this one. So yeah. Okay. Okay, don't worry for this thing. This is there. I have nothing to do with that program. Now this is my file and try to run this program. No schema reference found in XML file. Schema reference I have given S reference is equal to catalog.xsl. Now we have to check that catalog.xsl file is there or not. Okay, so that is the only the schema reference found in XML file and no external schema is said. So you can also add schema file to the XML catalog validating files without a schema DTD reference. Okay, so now this is the catalog.xml. Then this is a message, you don't have error. You see here some message but there is no error. Then you go to the catalog.xsl. Where is this catalog.xsl? This is the catalog.xsl. Okay, open it. Okay, now you can find encoding is this one, XSL style sheet version is equal to 1, namespace is this one, template match is equal to okay, then HTML body, then H1 something I'm writing, table border is equal to there, this entire thing is there. Okay, so then at the end you are writing then I'm using TD XSL value of, so this is there for each and everything. Okay, so this is this file. What is the view? Speed is not required. Okay, now it's okay. Now this is the thing I have given, and the XSL style sheet is here. Version is equal to 1, and the namespace what I have provided it is there. Then I'm going for template match. This one it is okay. Then body under this HTML body and H1 I have given, table border is got given, and table header, title, artist. Only two are there, but we have given something different, I think. So catalog dot XSL it is not correct. Okay, so okay, so you have write the full program, it will not run, but still I can show you it is valid or not. Okay, so the error it is showing because here I have only shown you two. Why it is happening? Let me check here. So this is the catalog.xml, then catalog.xsl, what you have written, S1. Oh, the problem is here. I have only given for two, that is the title and artist, but you have to provide for all. Okay, so remaining all are same. Remaining all are same. This is the XSL file, XSL template match, HTML body music. Here I have written only for title and artist. You need to write for all. All means there will be 6. There will be another 3. One is the country, the company, the price, and year. All things you have to repeat it. All these two copy, space, like that. You change it. Similarly, for the TD also, I can do the same thing also. Nothing to worry. So take it here, these two, control C and enter here, control V and enter here, control V. Okay. So title artist, I am writing country. Okay. C O U N T R Y, country. Here you write company. Okay. You write company, then you write price. Okay, then you write price, caps ERIC, price, and at the end you can write year. Okay, which year it is released. Okay, YEAR. Okay, then what other thing you need to do in the TR, you have to provide the same thing. Okay, the TR, how many are there? There are only two, so you need to put it another four. Okay, so shift I copy up to this. Okay, control C, it is yeah, control V, enter control V. Okay, so here catalog CD, title artist, then you write here. Yeah, you write here first the country, 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 then is the company. Okay, then is the company, then is the price. Okay, then is the price, PRIC, price, then is the year. Okay, then is the year. Okay, now I hope your control S, this is the thing. Now you come here for this validation. Now it is asking yes, it is there. Now you can see all things are there. Okay, now save it and try to run it here also. Still it is showing, maybe somewhere small error will be there. I can see it here. That you go to the view. Yeah, you don't need the what is not to go there. Then you go to the view, the text. You, yeah. So you will write it one moment. So this is okay. So line numbering is required, that you can keep it there. That is also this part is not required. Why this coming? Maybe if you have any problem, then you can also. Don't worry. So this is the thing. But anyway, both the files are okay. Maybe there is little problem with our programming part you have written. You see it here. This is the XML file, and this is the thing. So select directly, I'm writing it here, but there you are using catalog CD for each and everything. That is not okay. From the select, we comment here for the select directly you can write, because already I'm using catalog and CD, so there is no need to repeat it here. Okay, first one the title, second one is the artist. Okay, yeah, third one is the country, that you put it here. Third one is the country. Fourth one is the company, not company, company. First one is the company. Yeah, this also you did it, not required. Okay, then is the price. Okay, so you delete this one, not necessary. Then the year. Okay, also you delete this one, it is not necessary. Okay, so control S. Then one more thing, that when you are using this one, your catalog city, that is the XSL for each, where you are using, there you have to use XSL for each. Where is that XSL for each? It is not XSL for each, is not used. That is the reason why this showing some error. Okay, so then you have to little modify this one. See, after the table header, you have to use this one, XSL for each. Okay, shift, this one is the thing, Control C. This is, remember, after the table header and after the TR. After the table header and after the TR, this is the table header and TR. Okay, just after this you need to enter Control V. Okay, so XSL for each. Okay, then XSL for each, when you added, then you have to end it also, because this tag you have to close this tag also. When you close this tag XSL for each, XSL for each, just after the TR you are going to do before the table, and Control C, Control C. Okay, before the table, before closing the table, you need to do all things. So the table is here, it is here, yeah, enter Control V. Okay, then you are closing the table, you are going to the table. Then I think one more thing is there. XSL style sheet is also there, so you need to close this one also. Okay, so this is the Control C, Control C, and you go for this one, style sheet. So Control E, and this you XSL, sorry, XSL style sheet is already there. XSL style sheet is there. Any other thing, or template is there, style sheet is there, for each is there, XSL for each, XSL for is there. So all are there. Okay, so all are there. It is complete. You check your program here also. Yeah, XSL for is there, body is there. So template and style sheet both are there. Now your program is complete. So now Control S, save this program, then come for this thing. I will be telling yes, yeah. Okay, now you click this one, right click and clear all these results. Now I go for this, something of these things. Still say the schema reference bound XML file, and no external schema is set, and you can also add some schema. See, it is searching for the DTD, but don't worry, I'm not providing any DTD file here. If you want the DTD, you can write a DTD file for that one, but your XML and XSL is fine. Okay, now I'm going to run this program. Now how to run this program? You go for this, then you go for the catalog.xml. Okay, okay, can you see? This is your XML file converted into HTML. Okay, so there is some, it is not an error, some warning it was showing. Have you observed this warning? So it was showing some warning. What is that? Some message it was showing. What is that message? It is asking about the DTD. What is the DTD? DTD I have not written for this one. You write it. So I am telling it is easy for you. You can write it only. There will be 5-6 lines for that one. Start with the less than exclamatory element, like that you start it. Okay. This is the assignment I am giving to you. Do it. So now without that also, because here what I am going to do, I am going to convert my XML file into HTML. That I did it successfully. So if you want to validate, then you have to write the DTD file and you do. Okay. So now see, my first I have given the title, then I have given the artist, then you have given the country, then given the company, price and year. You can say, sir, something you fixed previously you have written, so there is no, maybe it is that one is running or any other is running, we do not know. Okay, now I'm changing something, and whether it is reflecting or not, let us see. So now I will ask you something, this title etc. Now I am going for the XML file. Okay, catalog.xml. I am writing page up. Okay, I'm changing the first one. The title is I'm writing Bahubali. Okay, Bahubali 1, 2, 3. Level 7. Okay, Bahubali 2 I'm writing. Okay, Bahubali 2. It's okay. Bahubali Kadu, Bahubali. See, yeah, Bahubali. If you do technical mistake, everybody will tolerate. As young people, if you do mistake on this, no, this movie and all things, nobody is going to. Artist, hero, Prabhas. Yeah, yeah, that all right. That is very. So then I'm changing Prabhas, Prabhas, Prabhas. Okay, the country is definitely it is India. So I write it here. IND, one is enough, India. Then company, which company produced that one? Which company and which year? Some of the students can respond. You all have seen. Price I put it 500 rupees. It is costly. Okay. Then year, shall I take it 2019 or 20? 2018. Okay. I do not know. You who have seen, you are not responding. So which year I like, I'll put it, because I don't find any response from the students. I assume that Bahubali 2 is released in the year 2018. Okay, you don't agree? I am changing it to 2020. Now, no problem, because you have not seen, I have not seen. What is the year I say? That is final. Company, which Arca Media Works Company, Arca Media, Arca. Oh, it's a mistake there. Arca Media. Media, something you write India, but I don't know this media. Now, Control S. I save this program. Now, previously some different thing is there. Whether this data is coming or that, now I want to check it. Okay. Now come to your program here. Now I double click your catalog. You see, you have to always run the XML file, not the XSLT. Okay. So I double click this XML file. What is the first one? First one, the title is Bahubali 2. Artist is Pravas and country is India. Company is Arca Media. Price is 500. Year of release is 2020. So whatever the data you write in your XML, that is for storage and transmission of the communication. The same thing I have successfully converted or transformed into an HTML file, and this is the sample for that one. Okay, so now I hope everybody will be comfortable. And a small thing I want to tell you, I have given you an assignment, and the last date for your assignment is 30th. And for your kind information, I have already done that assignment for you and given also a link to you in your YouTube link. Okay, so you don't think that the link sir has already done and given a link, our assignment is over. No, that is the assignment I have given. Each and every student, you have to write, you can little modify that one also in a piece of paper. The thing will be there at the top. It will be assignment 1 or 2, then name of the candidate, your registration number, then is your date. So like that, all the things should be there, and that you scan it with your mobile. Okay, you boycott all these signage scan it there. Some good scanner, whatever it is there, you take it, you scan it. That must reach to me on or before 30th. Okay, I still give you 3 days time. Today is 27, so it is 30th. So you are there, you are not there, you are in summer vacation trip at Mumbai. I have nothing to do. Your assignment is there, 10 marks you are going to get. Assignment is not there, it is absent forever. I am not going to consider, I am not going to give any mark to you. I will clearly show you absent. And remember that these assignment marks will be considered for your university exams. I don't know, this corona will end and you will have any physical university exam. So if you are absent for the university exam. You are solely responsible, and I am writing to your parents because I clearly see that maximum 44 students are present out of 106. It is less than 40%. Okay, the remaining 60 people, all people, they fail in the subject. I don't have any responsibility. I don't mind for that one also. I'll be happy they all will tell. Otherwise, you go through the video, you understand, you write, you scan, you send to me. Okay. Now, so this is the one thing I have given to you. Now, I think you are clear about this XML, XSL, etc. And we still, okay, the time is over, I think. It is 3 o'clock. I was sorry because I was about 6 to 7 minutes late because I was downloading and doing something. I had very poor internet here. What the material I'm teaching you, I was just downloading something and I was preparing. So it's over. I hope the remaining part you can take care. If you have a doubt, you can raise a question here. I don't think anybody, because all are not attentive. I can see the red color triangle here. It means they know it. It means they know it. Okay. So people who are attending and they are not attentive and they are not sending the assignment, definitely I am going to tell them. There is no compromise on that. Nobody in the earth can save you. Thank you. Thank you for listening and watching this video. And I will be happy. And the same thing I will be recording and putting it as a link. And I just request you that you go through that one, view it, and subscribe it. And at the same time also put like or dislike. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.